Blessing my people, welcome back. You see me? So peeps, today I'm just here with a few words of advice for those persons out there who wish to be successful in life at whatever they do. But I'm gonna be paying particular attention to persons who desire to be successful content creator on various social media platforms, because I see where a lot of persons get discouraged too easily, and give up on their dreams because things do not go the way that they had it planned in their mind before they even started to look at what content creation is. People? I consider myself to be an average YouTuber, an average Facebook creator, an average TikTok creator, people, an average Instagram creator. But the thing is, one of my main motivation is that I am self-motivated and I never give up. I believe in what I want and I know what I am aiming for on social media. A lot of persons out there, they come on the platform and they come with the wrong concept of how to get to where they need to get to, hence they give up very, very easily. So, first thing, if you want to create a social media platform that will be successful, one of the first things you have to do is to think about the things that you are good at, things that you love to do, things that you are comfortable doing that don't let you feel pressured. So it must be something that you don't feel like you're overburdened doing it. So just think of 3 or 4 things that you really like to do, things that make you have fun. And you will think of a name that captures all of that in one word. You understand what I say, people? Or even 2 words. And the reason for that is you want to keep your name as simple and effective as possible. That's the first thing you need to create. Create a name before you create a content. So you create a name, a lot of persons will tell you that you have to niche down, one particular content, one particular type of content. So you're supposed to find a niche and stick to a niche. You can do that, a lot of persons do that, niche down, but you have to be careful when doing that. You don't want to kill your own hand per se. So what you are to do, the areas that you are comfortable in, things that you like doing, whether it's news, whether it's talking about music, whether it's doing commentary, whatever you like to do, just try those type of contents. When you try these contents and you keep on posting consistently, you will see the ones that are picking up traction. This is where you are supposed to start your learning process from. It's not only about views, people. It is about engagement. So you can post a video and your video get 100,000 views and it only get 2 comment or 10 comment or 5 like or so, because it's a viral moment. People see the viral moment and people look on it and it gone. It don't really mean nothing to your channel. You will get some subscribers, and the subscribers that you will get are subscribers that will never revisit your channel. Hence you're operating a dead channel. So on YouTube, you don't want to reach 1,000 subscribers in that way on YouTube. You want to reach 1,000 subscribers based on the content that you are comfortable creating and things that you will continue to create. You don't want to just take a random clip and post the random clip and the random clip goes viral and then you will never be able to get another clip like that because it was just a one-off situation. Then your channel will start to sleep on you. And another thing, people, whenever you start a YouTube channel, please just post your content. YouTube will find the audience for you. Just give it some time. Just continue to post and give it time. It doesn't make any sense you walk around and beg people to subscribe and you subscribe to them, because that will hurt you, because the persons who are subscribing to your channel then might not like the content that you are doing. They are just subscribing for subscribe's sake. But whenever you post content and your content is there and people find your content and people actually interested in your content, they will subscribe because they want to see you again. That is the kind of audience that you want to grab. You don't want to just get in this viral moment, and because you're in this viral moment, you get a lot of subscribers and you can't even get monetized because you cannot get the watch hours, because everybody know that the short videos now, everybody know that YouTube shorts are a way that a lot of content creators are getting noticed. You know what I mean? Hence, once I get noticed, people will just subscribe because them see something and it's funny. So they are thinking that, okay, this person is going to post funny videos. So whenever your long videos pop up now, and it's a total different thing, when YouTube send the notification to those persons, they are not going to watch the video because they are actually not interested in that type of content. You understand, people? So social media is not just something that you run on pan and decide say yes and think that it's a quick paycheck. It's like you take up your camera and you do your first video, and when you do your first video go viral and you start making millions of dollars. It don't work like that, people. Social media is a lot of work. It takes a whole heap of work. As a matter of fact, social media is a full-time job, basically. You get me as a people? But it can pay off if you continue to do the right thing. One of the things you have to know, consistency is key. There are some social media educators that will tell you that you are supposed to post 2 times a day, 3 times a day. But people, listen, you are creating a social media platform. Don't let anybody at all tell you how to post, when to post, or what to post. You have to learn for yourself, because I have tried the strategies that a lot of social media teachers have taught and it never worked. I post several different contents on social media, and most of my contents get attention, and all of my contents are not stuck in the same niche as a lot of persons are telling you to stick to a niche. So you are not bound to stick to a niche on social media. What you are bound to do is to create high quality content that has value. Once your content has value, the longer it is on social media, is the more valuable it will become. Whether it be a message, whether it be a tutorial, whether it's some educational tips, whatever it may be, as long as it's a content that can remain evergreen. Sometimes, it might get brown a bit in terms of little drought, but trust me, people will become interested in that information once again. Another thing that you have to know, the fact that somebody else speak about a topic, that should not dissuade you from speaking on that same topic. Because listen, everybody communicate different, and as it relates to credibility, some persons might trust you more to listen to what you have to say than the other person. So don't get discouraged because something big is happening and you did not get a chance to go and post a content, because I'm about to get discouraged and you leave it alone. No, you're not supposed to do that. What you are to do is to watch what others have done and try to do your thing slightly different. Or you just go out there, don't look at what anybody has done, and just do your content in your way and put it across in a way that you are comfortable with. You know what I mean? If something is interesting enough to you, then trust me, others might be interested in that same piece of content. Do not let anyone at all distract you or discourage you from creating your content on social media. Do not let anyone distract you from creating your contents. I said it twice, because what happens some of the times is that persons have the potential to be successful, have the potential to do greatness on social media because they produce great value in their content. But because they are worried about what others might say, they shy away from posting their content because they are worried that other people might see them and say this and that and all kind of things. But listen, do not listen to those persons who are naysayers and doubters, because whenever you become successful, they are the same ones who will come around and try to befriend that has become successful on the media. So don't watch the persons who want to laugh and attack, because everybody's journey different. Some persons will never ever understand what your journey is, and they do not want to understand what your journey is about. You know what I mean? Some people just laugh because they don't want you to do it neither. They do not have the courage to do it. They do not have the bravery to do it. But what they do not want is for you to do it also. They want you to be a failure just like them. And the reason why I say that they are failures is because they failed to even try from in the beginning. Because a lot of persons would want to do it, but you know what I mean, because they are worried about what other persons might say, they are scared of making the first step. You get them as a people. So once you believe in the content that you are doing, you don't watch the views and you don't watch nothing else, what people have to say. You just keep on post. Remember, a lot of persons are only talking because your content is being noticed. And another thing, Some of the persons whom you are worried about, what they would say when they see your content and so on and so forth, those persons will never see your content until they start to become successful. And I repeat myself, the persons who you think that you are accountable to and that is preventing you from posting your content, those persons will not see your content until your content is successful. Remember, and if you can check this for yourself, whenever you find yourself on a family member status, a family member reposts on them page, trust me, that is when you know that something going on for you. Because believe it or not, your family not really gonna support failure and failing behaviors. So once them say you fail, them not gonna post it, they not gonna look upon you. You get to me and say, as a matter of fact, they'll be ashamed for people to think that you are related to them. But once you see your family members start to post your thing randomly without you asking them to post it, that means it is something of value to that individual who has posted it, or it is of value to somebody who is valuable to that individual, and that's the reason why it was posted. You get to me, I say, people. Another thing, you have to believe in yourself when you're doing contents. Okay? So you just create your contents and post your content. No content is a bad content. Believe me, I say, people, just create a content, post a content, and increase your reach. And over time, the success will come, the money will come, but you don't think about the get rich quick thing. That don't work. That don't work with social media. Just like life itself. It has its challenges, it has its ups and downs, and you have to put in a time. But remember, all the time that you put in, these various platforms notice that you are putting in this effort, and you will never know how close you are to getting that hit video, that one video that will drive your channel all the way into the top rankings. So don't hesitate to post. You don't need to have the most expensive camera, you don't need to have the most expensive equipment or the most expensive building with the most expensive background. You understand? Do not allow those minor issues to bar you from going towards your goal. This happens to a lot of persons who are trying to be successful creators on social media platforms. They are waiting for the perfect camera and they are waiting for the perfect opportunities. Believe me, the perfect opportunity is in you. You have to create the perfect opportunity for yourself at all times. So peeps, I'm going to leave you with that bit for right now. But I'm going to pick up further and tell you other ways how you can earn an income by just sitting in front of your camera in your house and not going on the road. I stay home most of the time and I'm seen by millions of people every month and I don't have to leave my house. Anyways, peeps, you can like, you can subscribe, and you can share because you need to see the video that I'm going to post after this one.